Gallop apace you fiery-footed steeds, the words feel such slogging. Such a Wagner, as Photon would whip you to the west, and bring in cloudy night immediately. Spread thy close curtain, love-performing night, that runaway's eyes may wink, and Romeo leap into these arms, untalked of and unseen. Lovers can do their amorous rites by their own beauties, or if love be blind, by their it best agrees with night. Come, Sibyl Knight, thou sober suited matron all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match. Played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Hold my unmanned blood batting in my cheek. Think true love acted simple modesty. Come, night, come Romeo, come, thou day and night, for thou wilt lie upon the wings of night. Whither than you on a raven's black, come gentle night, come loving black borrowed night. Give me my Romeo, and when he shall die, take him and cut him out into little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine, that all the world will be in love with night. And play no worship to the garnished sun. Oh, I have brought a mansion of love, but not possessed it, and though I am sold, and not yet enjoyed, so tedious is this day. As the night before some festival, to an impatient child that hath new robes, and he may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse, and she brings news, every tongue that speaks, but Romeo's name speaks heavenly eloquence. And now, nurse, what is news? What hast thou there? The cords that Romeo bid thee fetch?
Aye, the courts.
Aye, nay, what news? What thou arrange thy hand?
Where are they? He's dead. We are undone, lady, we are undone. Alack the day. He's dead. He's killed. He's dead.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, whoever would have thought it, Romeo.
What devil art thou that tormentest me thus? That torture should be roared in the dismay of hell. Hath Romeo slain himself? Say thou but I, that bare vowel I shall poison more than the death-darting eye of a cockatrice. I am not I, if there's such an I, or if these eyes shut, then make the answer I. If he be slain, say I, or if not, say no. Brief sound may determine my weal or woe.
I saw the wound with mine own eyes. Here on his manly breast, a piteous course, a bloody piteous course. Pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood, all in gore blood. I sounded at the sight.
Oh, break my heart, poor bankrupt, break at once. To prisons, eyes never look on liberty. Vile earth, to earth resign, end motion here. And thou and Romeo press one heavy bier.
Oh, Tybalt, the best friend I had. Oh, courteous Tybalt, honest gentleman, that I ever should see to live to see thee dead.
What storm is it that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Tybalt dead? My dear loved cousin, and my dearer lord? Then dreadful trumpet, sound the general doom, for who is living if those two are gone?
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him. He is banished.
Oh God, did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood?
It did. Alas the day, it did.
Oh, serpent's heart, with a flowering face, did ever dragon keep so fair a cave? Beautiful tyrant, fiend angelic, dove-feathered raven, wolf ravishing lamb, despised substance of a divinest show, just opposite of what thou justly seemst, a damned saint, an honorable villain. O nature, what hadst thou to do in hell? What thou didst power the spirit of a fiend, in mortal paradise of such a sweet flesh. Was ever a book containing such a vile manner, so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous place.
There is no trust, no faith, no honesty in men. All perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dissemblers. Where's my man? Give me some aquavitae. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame. Upon his brow, shame was ashamed to sit. For 'tis a throne where honor may be crowned. Sole monarch of the universal earth. Oh, what a beast I was to chide at him.
Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Ah, poor Lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name, when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? Wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back, foolish tears, back here, native spring. Your tributary drops belong to woe. My husband lives, that Tybalt would have slain, and Tybalt's dead, that would have slain my husband. All this comfort, wherefore I weep then. Some more there was, worser than Tybalt's death. That murdered me, I forget it fain. Oh, but oh, it presses to my memory, like damned guilty to deeds to sinners' minds. Tybalt is dead. Romeo banished. That vanished. The one word vanished. Had slain 10,000 Tybalts. Tybalt's death was woe enough, if it ended there, or if sore woe delights in fellowship, and needly will be ranked with other griefs. Why follow not, when she said, Tybalt's dead, thy father or thy mother, nigh, or both, which modern lamentations might have moved. With a real word following Tybalt's death, Romeo is banished. To speak that word, his father, mother, Tybalt, Romeo, Juliet, all slain, all dead. Romeo is banished. There is no end, no limit, measure bound. In that word's death, no words can sound, no words can that sound woe. Where is my father, my mother, nurse?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I will bring thee thither.
Wash they his wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent. When theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment. Take up these cords. Poor rope, you are a beast real. Both you and I, for Romeo's exile. He made you for a highway to my bed. But I, a maid, die maid and widowed. Come cords, come nurse. I'll to my wedding bed. And death, not Romeo, take my maiden head.
He to your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you. I wot well where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here at night. All to him. He is hid at Lawrence's cellar.
Oh, find him. Give this ring to my true knight, and bid him come to his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth, thou fearful man. Affliction is immured of thy parts, and thou art wedded to calumny. Father, what news? What is the prince's doom? What sorrow craves acquaintance at my hand that I do yet not know? Too familiar is my dear son with such sour company. I bring thee tidings of thy prince's doom. Woeless in doomsday is the prince's doom. A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment. Ha! Banishment. Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment. Here from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide. There is no world without Verona walls. But for purgatory, torture, hell itself. Hence banished is banished from the world. And world exile is death, and banished is midterm, calling death banished. Thou cuttest my head off with a golden axe, and smilest upon the stroke that murders me. O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault of our laws calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy parts, hath rushed aside the law, and turned that black word death to banishment. This is a dear mercy, and thou seest it not. This torture and not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing live here in heaven and may look on it. But Romeo may not. More validity, more honorable state, more courtship lives. In Kyrian flies and Romeo, that they may seize on the white wonder of dear Juliet's hand, and steal a mortal blessing from her lips, who, even in pure and vestal modesty, still blush, as thinking their own kisses sin. This may flies do, when I must fly. And sayest thou, yet the exile is not dead, but Romeo may not. He is banished. Flies may do this, but I from this must fly. They are free men, but I am banished. Hast thou no poison mixed, no sharp crown knife, no mean of sudden death, though never so mean. But banished to kill me? Banish, O friar, that damn use that word in hell. Howlings attendant. How hast thou heart, being a divine ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend, profess to mangle me with that word banished? Thou found man, hear me a little speak. Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment. I'll give you the armor to keep off that word. Adversity, sweet milk, philosophy, to comfort thee though thou art banished. Yet banished? Hang up philosophy, unless philosophy can make a Juliet. Displans the town, reverse the prince's doom. If it helps not, it prevails not, talk no more. Oh, that I see madmen have no ears. How should they when wise men have no eyes? Let me dispute with thee of thy estate. Thou canst not speak, dost not feel. Wert thou as young as I, Juliet, thy love. But now we're but married, Tybalt murdered. Doting like me, and like me banished. Then mightst thou speak, then mightst thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave. Arise, what knocks? Good Romeo, hide thyself.
Not I, lest the breath of heartsick groans, mislike enfold me from the search of eye.
Hark, how they knock. Who's there? Romeo, arise, thou wilt be taken. Stay a while. Stand up. Run to my study by and by. God's will. What simpleness is this? I come.
Let me in, and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh, holy friar. Oh, tell me, holy friar. Where is my lady's lord? Where is Romeo?
There on the ground, drunken with tears of his own God.
Oh, he is even my mistress's case, just in her case. Oh, woeful sympathy, piteous predicament. Even so lies she, blubbering and weeping and blubbering. Stand up, and you be a man. For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand. Why should you fell into so deep an oath?
Nurse!
Ah, sir, that's the end of all.
You speak of Juliet.
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps, and now falls on her bed, and then stands up. And on Tybalt's call, and then on Romeo cries, and then down falls again.
As if that name, shot from the deadly level of God, did murder her, as that name curs. Murder her kingdom. Oh, tell me, friar, oh, tell me, in what part of this anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me that I may sack this hateful mansion.
Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. The tears are womanish, the wild act denote the unreasonable fury of a beast, the unseemly woman in a seeming man, and the ill-beseeming beast in seeming both. Thou haste amaze me by my holy order. I thought that disposition better tempered me, that thou slain Tybalt. Wilt thou slay thyself, and slay thy lady in that that life lives, by doing damned hate upon thyself? Why railest thou on thy birth, to heaven and earth, since birth and heaven and earth all three do meet in thee at once, which thou at once wouldst lose? Fie, the shame is thy shape, thy love, thy wit, which is like a user abounds in all, and unsaid none in that true use indeed, which should bedeck thy shape, thy love, thy wit. The noble shape is a form of wax, digressing from valor of a man. The dear love sworn, but hollow perjury, killing that love which thou hast vowed to cherish. Thy wit, thy ornament, thy shape and love, misshapen in the conduct of them both, like powder in a skilled soldier's flask, is set afire by thine's own ignorance, and thou disemburred by thine's own defense. What rues thee, man? Thy Juliet is alive, thy whose dear sake thou wayest till lately dead. Thee art thou happy, Tybalt would kill thee, but thou slewest Tybalt. There art thou happy. The law that threatened death because of thy friend, and turned it to exile, there art thou happy. A pack of blessings light upon thy back, happiness courts into your best array, but like a misshaped sullen wrench. Thy puts a fortune on, and thy love. Take head, for such a die miserable. Go get thee to thy love, and was decreed. Ascend her chamber, and hence comfort her. But look, thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass into Mantua, where thou shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, beg pardon of the prince, and call thee back with 20,000 times more joy. Then thou wentst forth in lamented. Go before, nurse, commend me to thy lady, and bid me hasten all the house to bed, which heavy sorrow makes them active unto. Romeo's coming.
Oh Lord, I could have stayed here all the night to hear good counsel. Oh, what learning is. My lord, I'll tell my lady that you will come.
Do so, and prepare my sweet, and bid my sweet prepared to chide.
Here, sir, a ring she bid me. I give you, sir. To you, make haste, for it grows very late.
Go hence, good night, and here stand all your state. Either be gone before watch be set, or by the break of the day dismissed from here. Surgeon in Mantua, I'll find out your man, and she shall signify from time to time every good hap to you and chances here. Give me a guide hand, 'tis late. Farewell, good night.
But that a joy past calls out to me. If it were a grief, so part with thee.
Things have fallen out, sir, so unluckily that we've had no time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I, while we were born to die. This very late shall not come down tonight. I promise you, but for your company, I would have been in bed an hour ago.
These times of woe afford no time to woo. Madame, good night. Commend me to your daughter.
I will, and know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she mewed up to her heaviness.
Sir Curtis, I'll make a desperate tender, O my child's love. I think she will be ruled. With all respects by me, nay, more I doubt it not. Wife, go you her here to bed. Acquaint her here, O my son, of my fairest love. And bid mark you me on Wednesday next. What's off? What day is this?
Monday, my lord.
She will be married to this noble hero. Will you be ready? Do you like this haste? We'll keep no great ado, a friend or two. For hark you, Tybalt being slain so late, it being thought that we held him carelessly. For being our kinsman, if we reveal much, therefore we'll have half a dozen friends. And there an end. But what do you say to Thursday?
My lord, how would that Thursday were tomorrow?
We'll get you gone. On Thursday be it then. Go you to Julia and hear her to bed. Prepare her wife for this against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord. Light to my chamber, hold. That we call it early by early. Good night.